Welcome to AI Dispatch, your channel for the latest AI videos on YouTube. If you don't want to miss these updates, please like, subscribe, and share. Today's video comes from OpenAI. It introduces the Codex app, presenting a future where software engineering is no longer about typing code, but declaring intent. The developer's role inverts from a builder to a manager of AI agents who handle everything from API wiring to major architectural migrations. This vision suggests the very definition of a developer is being rewritten before our eyes. Let's dive into the commentary. The introduction of the Codex app directly confronts a long-standing assumption that software engineering fundamentally requires typing complex syntax into a text editor. The speaker presents evidence that this definition is rapidly becoming obsolete as the keyboard ceases to be the primary tool for building applications and the developer's role undergoes a complete structural transformation. The demonstration reveals how complex implementation has been reduced to a trivial operation. A single spoken sentence is sufficient to build a fully functional iOS feature. The speaker simply dictates a request to track the International Space Station and pull astronomy pictures from NASA, and the AI executes the entire build process. He explains that Codex automatically figures out the right APIs to build it. The mental model shifts from coding as manual assembly of logic blocks to coding as pure declaration of intent, eliminating the need to hunt for documentation or figure out wiring. This capability triggers a reversal in how developers allocate their daily attention. A major architectural migration, such as moving a speech integration from WebSockets to WebRTC, traditionally demands grueling, hands-on work requiring deep focus. The speaker recasts this as a background delegation task. He notes that while these tasks might take minutes or hours, they happen unattended. The developer is no longer the worker, but the manager of automated agents. The interface itself transforms from a code editor into a command center where you supervise agents, review diffs, and merge requests. This effectively converts the solo developer into an engineering manager of synthetic employees, breaking the constraint that one person can only do one thing at a time. Supporting this managerial workflow requires a solution that defies traditional constraints of local development environments. The speaker describes the use of work trees, where each AI agent gets its own isolated copy of the code. This means you can have multiple agents destroying, rebuilding, or refactoring different parts of your application simultaneously without ever breaking your current setup or causing merge conflicts. It creates a workflow where massive parallel development happens on a single machine, bypassing the linear speed limits that usually restrict human coding. The approach to front-end development overturns another established assumption. We are accustomed to treating the translation from design to code as a manual interpretation process, or at best, an AI guessing based on a screenshot. The speaker introduces the Figma skill, which operates on a different principle entirely. He explains that Codex does not look at a picture of the design. Instead, it reads the actual structure of the design file, including spacing variables and text styles. This transforms the ontology of a design file from a visual reference into a machine-readable instruction set. By automatically using underlying tools to glue these workflows together, the app erases the translation layer between designer and developer entirely. The speaker extends this logic to redefine software maintenance itself. He describes turning these skills into persistent automations that run on a cadence, such as triaging Sentry alerts or handling linear tickets in the background. Bug fixing and issue tracking, tasks that usually consume half a developer's day, are becoming autonomous loops that run without human intervention. The speaker's perspective reveals a consistent analytical framework. He treats the friction of implementation, the actual typing, wiring, and debugging as an unnecessary artifact of the past. He believes we are moving to a world where software development is strictly about shaping ideas while the machine handles the execution. If the machine can handle the architecture, the APIs, and the design implementation, the open question becomes whether we are ready to stop being builders and start being architects. If you're interested in the video featured in this episode, click the link below to watch the original.